Hello and welcome to a festive episode of Stephen Helwig Talks Tech. Today I'm going to be unboxing my Christmas gift, the Elgato Stream Deck. I was excited to get this from my wife this year, and I've been wanting one for a little while, and I'm excited to get into it, show you what it looks like, and also go through some of the setup procedures with this device. If you are new to the channel, thanks for joining us here. Don't forget to like this video, but more importantly, don't forget to subscribe so you can get notified as I create new content. Always love to hear from you, so please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the video, and also if you have any suggestions for future videos. All right, let's get into the unboxing. Okay, let's get going with the unboxing here. So I have the Stream Deck, and on the back, let's see, it says easy setup, drag and drop actions with the Stream Deck app. So something I'll need to download, personalize keys and icons, create, share, and switch configuration, compatible with different options. I use OBS, and Mac and Windows compatible. So let's see, it's a small box. The box was much smaller than I was anticipating when I received it. Thought the device was a little bit bigger, but they package it pretty nicely in here. So this is the Stream Deck. They also have a Stream Deck XL and a Stream Deck Mini. I'm gonna try to get in here. Nice and well taped. Okay. Put this to the side. It up here. Okay, wow, that's nice. So you can see the Stream Deck here. Buttons are nice, have a good click. At the top, it has a quick start guide. Well done. Just shows kind of how to get it set up here with the computer and how to start using it. You can see it here. It's a little kind of plasticky feeling, glossy feeling. Feels nice quality. And then you have the Stream Deck. Okay, it comes out. So it's very compact. Very compact. Not very big at all, which is nice. Thought it was going to be, you know, a larger device, but it'll fit nicely on the desk. And then underneath, it looks like this is the holder for it. You can see that here, and it kind of opens. Looks like it may open and slot in like that. See, there's some slots here. And then when it opens, it kind of slides in like that, so you can put it in there. So I'm guessing, and there's not really much else in the box, there's just this little thing. So move that to the side. So I'm guessing when you get it set up, kind of slide this through. Maybe the cable slides in underneath here. No, maybe it goes over the top. Oh yeah, okay. So it hooks in like this. And then this comes out, and so you can put it at the angle you want it. Let me see if I can get it lifted up here and show you. Yeah, cool. So the nice thing about this is, right, it's not just set things, it's programmable, right? So as I program the Stream Deck with my various scenes from OBS or other kind of inputs, these little different buttons will light up. So I'm excited to get into that and show you how that works. Okay, let's get it set up. So before we get started, you'll want to download the Elgato Stream Deck software from Elgato's website. This is how we're going to configure what the Stream Deck does, and then that will eventually feed into the Stream Deck once we hook it up to our computer. So the first thing you'll want to do is go to the Elgato website or search Elgato Stream Deck in your favorite search engine. And once you get to this page, there's a downloads button at the top right-hand side. And once you click that, you can select your product. For me is the Stream Deck, and then click download. Once this downloads, you'll need to go through the install process. For me, I'll come back after I install it because it forces me to close OBS, which is what I use to record. So I'll be right back. All right, we have installed the Stream Deck software, and you can see here that it is set up for the specific Stream Deck that I have. So when we were in there, in the website, I showed you that there's one for the XL, one for the Mini, one for the Stream Deck. That's because the software is specifically designed for the button configuration, in this case a 5x3, which is what the standard Stream Deck is. So this is the area where you will configure the various buttons. Up top, you can choose what device you're targeting. So you could use a mobile device. That's an option from Stream Deck, I think, with a subscription fee. And then you can add and remove and rename various profiles. So you don't need to just have one profile, which is great. So I'll probably have one for video recordings, one for work, maybe one for programming, one for streaming. So you can set up different profiles for the Stream Deck. On the right-hand side are the options that we can choose from. First is Game Capture, which is a software from Elgato. OBS Studio, which is what I mainly use. Something called Soundboard. Things specifically for the Stream Deck. This one allows you to create a folder, so you could have options or buttons nested inside the Stream Deck, inside a folder, which is pretty cool. Streamlabs, which I use for streaming, and then things on your system, as well as Twitter, YouTube, Twitch Studio. In addition, there is a whole library of additional buttons that you can install and leverage. So there's one here for Twitch Studio. This one will give you the CPU output. I think it was down here. Philips Hue, which I have Philips Hue bulbs. I saw one for If This Then That as well, which I leverage. I even saw one for Visual Studio, which was pretty cool. So I haven't dug through all of this, but I'm interested to see what the community has built and that I can use with my Stream Deck. Okay, so let's get started here and build out just a profile for the Stream Deck. I haven't plugged it in yet because I wanted to build it out first. So one of the things I'm going to do is grab a scene here from OBS. It's imported my scenes from OBS, and it's taking the default collection. I have a few collections inside OBS that I use. This is one I use for work, one I generally use for YouTube recordings, and then the one I use for gaming and other things. So Sony camera is my main camera that I'm looking at, so I'm just going to call this one main. So that'll be one scene, and then I'm gonna add another one here, and I'm gonna call this Logitech. This is my webcam that I use here on this side if I wanted to switch scenes there. So those are if I wanted to switch camera scenes. Another thing that I use pretty often is the record option. Right, I'm recording now, so this button will record and stop recording. So we'll use record, and then let's do one that's a monitor scene. So this is one that has my primary screen. So I'll just call this primary. Okay. I have a couple scenes here that we can use once we get the Stream Deck going. Let's see if there's any other things here on the side that we can try. Let's try creating a folder. So we'll try to create a folder. Probably not that useful right now since I have so many buttons available, and I'm sure I can delete whatever this welcome button is, but I'm going to leave it there for now. So we'll just call this test. It's just a test folder, and we'll click into it. Cool. And then maybe we'll try this timer. So this will set a 30-second timer. Okay. Okay, it'll be interesting to click that and see what happens to my computer. And there's other ones for the system as well. So I could maybe open something, open an application, or let's see if so I could select a specific application I wanted to open. It's pretty neat. To delete, by the way, you can right click and say delete. Or I could maybe open a website. So let's say we want to open Twitter, and tab doesn't work there. HTTPS twitter.com, and we can also change the icon. Okay, so I have a Twitter logo somewhere on the computer here. So yeah, and that looks pretty neat. I like that. Okay. And chat messages or something with viewers on YouTube. So let's see what this does. Not sure. I'm not even sure which YouTube account that is that it's connected to. So I'll have to figure out how that gets connected. Okay, cool. So let me go back up. Okay, so we have a couple things here, not a lot, but enough to get started with the Stream Deck. So now I've created these. I need to obviously connect it with my Stream Deck. So when I come back, I'm gonna plug the Stream Deck in for the first time and see what happens as we start it up. All right, so we're going to plug in the Stream Deck here. So I'm gonna grab the cable. Plug it in, let's see what happens. Okay, so it lights up and immediately reads it. Wow, that was really fast. So I think you can see this, but it's already downloaded the what I have on here to the Stream Deck. So that was really quick. Let's see if you can see each of the buttons. So this is the main in the top left. So I'm guessing if I was to click to this button, it would switch the camera. That's pretty neat. Okay, cool. So that's lit up, and you can see that the record is lit up as well. And I know it's hard to see this. I might actually take this out here and just hold it with my hand so you can see. The record is actually lit up because I am recording right now. And so as I select the various scenes, it's actually changing the scenes in OBS. And that is really fast. And I think you can see as I'm changing them, it's making pretty quick work of it. So that's pretty neat. We'll go ahead and we'll switch to the primary monitor here, and I'm gonna click this folder and we'll see what this 30-second timer does. Okay, so it actually puts a timer directly on the Stream Deck. So I guess that's pretty useful. I don't know, for something. Maybe there's something that I could use that for. Let's try this Twitter button here. Oh, and you can see it actually opened up Twitter behind the Stream Deck software. That's pretty neat. Cool. I'm gonna go back out and hit main. Wow, buttons are nice. Good feedback when you click them. Overall, just a really nice device. Okay, so that was my timer, I guess. Okay, yeah, timer went off. Interesting. That was loud. All right, and you can actually see even the record button here. It turned a little red, I think, when I came back from that folder. Yeah, you can see it has like a little motion to it. So I'm guessing maybe you can use animated GIFs for the buttons, because you can see this one here as well. It continues to change. So really neat, awesome. I hope you enjoyed that quick look at the Elgato Stream Deck. I'm excited to really play with this and dig into it a little bit more and then give you my feedback on the device. This is one I've been waiting for a long time, and I think it'll really streamline my recording process, definitely when I'm streaming, and even just in work meetings as I use OBS quite heavily for work as well. As always, I appreciate a like and a subscribe to the channel. Please share the video with anybody you think might be interested, and please let me know in the comments what you liked or if you have any suggestions for videos in the future. All right, thanks. Bye.